go. It's a beautiful day. And we're on in the middle of Stacey's conversation. We are on.
Well, they should know I never stop talking.
Happy Monday Facebook Live, everybody. I'm Maureen Tara Nelson, MTN Matchmaking. And, oh, you shit! Oops, sorry. Well, Ryan did say we should not be doing it outside with the two dogs. And I did say, why wouldn't we have the dogs outside? So now we know why. I don't even know what happened. The dogs heard a noise with someone in the backyard and knocked down something that I just bought, brand new, a beautiful yard decoration. Anyway, so let's start over. Hi, I'm Maureen from MTN Matchmaking, and this is the very beautiful and talented Stacy.
Hello, everyone.
And this is the very handsome and talented Ryan behind me.
Hi.
Ryan gave his usual millennial hi, which you're lucky you got that, because I don't even get that. So I wish you could see the faces that I get continuously. There's a reason why Ryan is not on camera, by the way. There is definitely a reason why he is behind the camera. Because if you only saw the looks and the eye rolls that I get on a continuous basis. Anyway, so I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. We are having a beautiful day. Today is Monday Matchmaking Day, our favorite day of the week. My favorite day of the week. It used to be 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. many years ago. Then it went from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Then now it seems from the pandemic, it's been 7 a.m. till like midnight, I would say. But again, it's so fun. It's even more fun, I have to say, during the pandemic because people really want to find love. So a lot of crazy fun things happen. Now, what Stacey was in the middle of saying when we started is that we talked a little bit about this, and we have a lot of great questions, okay? So if anyone, when you're tuning in, Ryan, you're going to tell me, right? Okay. So if you have any dating questions, just feel free to ask them. Ryan will let me know what they are because I can't see them because Facebook changed it, remember, to Facebook Producer. And we all know I don't like Facebook Producer for
Can't
many...
you just switch it back just for us?
Oh, Ryan might have to leave early. This is kind of a funny story that we all use the same dentist. So Ryan has his cleaning today. I have mine tomorrow. No. Ryan today. Jerry, my sister's tomorrow.
Jerry, we love you, Jerry. I love you, Jerry.
Jerry's retired 3 times, and we are trying to get her back again. And mine is on Thursday. So anyway, so we were talking about, and even though we have a lot of great questions and we will get to them, we like Facebook Live because it is a little break from the matchmaking, which, it sounds a lot easier than it is. I'm sure people think, we just throw people together and that's it. But we're using my 3-part method of compatibility. So all of our clients know that they just have to go out, and the first date, what everyone really likes now is the virtual dating. So, but anyway, so when I when I interview people, if it's a guy, and let's just use any example. If there's anything about that guy that is going to make it difficult, I will say it in a really nice way. And guys are amazing. I love saying whatever it is because I could say whatever it is, the truth to a guy.
They can self-reflect, in my opinion, without getting defensive.
Yes.
The worst thing is when you're trying to help someone and they're turning it into like a crusade for like rights or sexism and and you're just trying to state the facts. So.
Oh, wait. Okay, on to another subject, because I hop from one subject to another, if you haven't noticed over the years. Let's just hop over to the woman that we would not accept. I think it was Friday. I told you. You said something right away. You texted me, and I go, no. Do not take this woman. She's insane.
I know.
But Stacey is so nice. She gives people the benefit of the doubt. But seriously, in 2 seconds.
At the end of the day, I'm giving my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying so hard to make it that we kind of, but there's some people, like, no matter what angle and lifeline I throw them, it's like they just purposely don't want to be accepted into the program. It's like they must Google what the answers are to be denied and just give me one answer after another.
So
it's like,
in less than 5 minutes, I'm like, no, do not take her. On to the next. No. Stacey's like, but she might be nice, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, so Stacey is so nice. Again, she gives everyone the benefit of the doubt. She really tries to get people approved. She really, really tries. So she tried so hard for this woman. And again, like Stacey said, this woman was just like unhelpable. Okay, if there's such a thing, this lady was unhelpable. So Stacey gets to the point that she says, and then if you and the guy say yes to each other, we give the guy your phone number and he gives you a call. And the woman turns around and had a problem with that and says to Stacey,
a connection.
Yeah, you got to just tell the story, because the way you said it was just so funny. Go ahead.
No, it is a complete brief of my security and my safety for him to have my number.
Yeah.
And for me not to have his. And I said, we're background checked. There's absolutely no harm in him having your number. And at this rate, at the way she was acting, I was actually more fearful for her to have their number than it was for him
to have her number. But it was even more than that, too. Wasn't it like, oh, come on. What was it?
Then she called it sexist.
Yes, sexist. She said it was sexist that a man would call her.
Sexist. And I said, listen.
You're in a matchmaking. You're in a
we're doing
upscale matchmaking service, and you have a problem with a man calling you? What would you rather, you
calling you?
Crazy nonsense.
You want to be equal, yes, I understand. But there's something to be said about
a gentleman
being treated like a woman and letting a gentleman be a gentleman. And that's our rules. We insist that a gentleman.
So she was insane. So Stacey quickly texts me. I'm like, get off the phone. Disqualified. Okay.
I didn't tell you. I disqualified someone today that had called in.
All right. Tell me the story. Let's tell everyone the story.
Okay.
Because it's such a beautiful day.
We went through the whole thing. 40, single, never married, has a child, lives out of state but close to New York.
Wait, is this a girl or a guy?
It's a girl. She wants to have more children. She's 40. She's single, never married, but already has a child who's 6 that she's raising on her own.
Heartbreaking. She should be dying to be in this program. She should be begging us, like, what can I do to be a client?
Well, should you put a helmet on? Because you might fall off the chair and hurt yourself.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm seated. Go.
I'm thinking, 40, so you're single, never married. We're going to have to explain that.
Did she freeze her eggs for real? Because some people might have to do it.
She already has a child, but she wants to have more.
No, but did she freeze her eggs? Because a lot of women are doing that.
She did not.
Okay.
She teaches preschool.
Okay.
And I said to her, listen, I'd like to qualify you to go to the next round. I mean, you say you're financially stable, you're looking for commitment, everything was good. And I told her the truth, that obviously we're moving at the speed of light, and we barely have time. We have so much going on that if it is financially stable for her,
seriously.
and being that she's at an age range right now where it doesn't take a genius to figure out that it is more difficult, and especially if you're single and never married, for us to have to explain it to the gentleman. And
Right, because
whatnot.
most guys want to
Why?
cut that age off at 35. You need us to try to convince a man why he should give anyone over 35 a chance to have kids. We can do it, but it takes a lot. Again, we've done it before. Go ahead.
So I explained to her that, you know, I would set the appointment going forward, but we only have time to interview once, and because of the way you do your matching with your personality test,
Right.
that if
Once
it is
Stacey's
financially
done, we have to
supportable
do
for
this
her-
together. A personality test on someone that I learned in my pharmaceutical days without that person. Okay, so, but this 3-part method works. Okay, go ahead.
So I said to her, now mind you, she was in a 17-year relationship, and the guy never committed, and that's why she's
17 years. So she stayed 17 years,
Right.
and he didn't marry her, right?
right. So
He
this is what
didn't marry her for 17. She's a
Right.
plotter personality. 5
So,
minutes
wait.
into that, I wouldn't have taken. I would have been done in 5 minutes.
Well, listen, in all fairness, I don't know what
What?
this guy was saying to her, so I needed to figure out for myself
She's a plotter.
what the situation could be.
No, you're not.
So then I said to her,
No son of mine
Can you
is
hear
a
me?
plotter. Yes,
Can you
yes.
hear me?
Yes, I could
So-
do 3 things at once.
Sorry. I can't see what's going on.
Okay, yes.
So I said to her, if all goes well, because we only have time to interview once, and I need to make sure we're accurate, because at the end of the day, we're as good as we are accurate, and we're not gonna chance taking someone
Yeah,
on.
blah, blah, blah. I know that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
so I said to her, are you able to make a decision? Are you a decision maker? She said no. She said no matter
Well,
what.
she's
it was,
clearly not
she
a
would be-
decision
and I
maker.
said,
She wasted
listen,
17
maybe-
years.
I
You should have
said,
told her you're not a decision maker.
I
You can't
said to
do
her,
this.
Well, you knew you wanted to commit, but clearly you spent 17 years with a guy that wasn't a decision maker, and our men are not.
Oh,
that
that's
way.
true. Good one.
Our men are not that
That's
way.
my girl.
You can't take someone in that's not either. So
That
I'm very sorry
is
you
my
don't
girl.
qualify to go to the second round.
Yep, true.
So there went that.
Yep.
You're telling me if it's financially affordable and we're willing to take you on as a client, you need to think about it?
First of all, you don't know that, because if you would have brought that to me, I probably wouldn't have taken her on. For real. Because,
Well, yeah, we had to get through the other half, but I'm
Right.
saying is, that's assuming
like, she would have,
take her on.
yes, she would have
she's not
really
sure?
had to have made it so that we loved her, and we would have wanted to do everything in the world to try to help her. Because we're matchmakers, we're not magicians. That's my favorite line. And it's
Right. The fact
I say it out of love.
The fact that she's 40 and wants to have more children and knows that time is the essence, it's still is saying that if it sounds great and it's financially affordable, you still need time to think about it. It doesn't matter what I say, for whatever reason,
when
she's
when does she want to know? 17 years from now?
I mean, I have no idea.
No, for
She's
real.
90.
Call her
I don't
back.
know.
Wait. Just for fun. Evil side. Look. Sweet Maureen, devil Maureen. Just, nothing is out of meanness. It's just silliness, okay? I'm in my silly mood, Ryan. I'm a procrastinator only when it comes to business things about running a business that are difficult when it comes to numbers, okay?
And Seth, he loves you.
Love you, Ken. Love you more. Remember, everyone, that you're going to get the call and email from the producer. So be ready. Okay. So when it comes to running the business, okay, matchmaking and being a mother, could do it in my sleep. When it comes to numbers with running the business, it's hard. Okay. Anyone that owns a business, I mean, that's what I have an accountant for. But this is something that the accountant said, you know, Maureen, you really should be able to do this. And this is my nice accountant, not the one that said, there's a pandemic.
So much nicer.
You better
So much
you better
nicer.
close.
Oh, no, better yet. Let me send you the wrong paperwork, and then you have to Google how to find the right one, even though I'm getting paid.
Could you imagine? Sorry, you didn't get the PPP money because by mistake I clicked the button that you have employees out of the country. No, I didn't. I'm like, there it is. There's the proof. No, I didn't. What? Do you really think Chase Bank would manipulate that? That's like fraud. for Chase Bank to do that. That would put them in jail if they were to do something like that. So, oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, I would look like a complete idiot if I were, and he did say, but if you can't do it, I'll help you. So I would look like a complete idiot if I called him and asked him for help. So I'm going to do it. I'm the type of person, though, when something is really hard, I have to be a procrastinator, and I have to wait for the last possible minute to do it. That way I have to do it. There's no procrastinating anymore, no more excuses. Say, for example, when I was in college and a paper was due, I would have a roommate, Susan, and Susan would do it the day we found out about the paper that night when we had a month to do it. I would have to do it the night before, stay up all night to do it. I would get an A. Susan would get an A. I would get an A. But that's how I am with things. Ryan, how are you with things like that?
I work best under pressure.
He's like me, he works best under pressure too. And so is Brendan.
I'm like that too. Like, I mean, I don't procrastinate in everything, but with certain things I do because I just tend to work better under pressure.
Yeah. So, okay. So anyway,
but this is talking about like wanting a family and knowing you want a relationship. Like that's not something you I mean, either.
So can you just call her up and say, Maureen wants to know, will she know in another 17 years?
Maureen.
No, come on.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
How many years will it take you to know? Maureen? Wait.
She never will. She basically said no matter what the situation is, she cannot make a decision about that the same day, which is
fine.
She's
fine.
Single and can't make a decision.
Okay, fine. Will she know? Will she know?
What year did you decide? Like, what year? How? Like, you're with a guy for 17 years and he's not willing to commit. If you can't make a decision to leave that relationship, you sure as hell can't make a decision to get to another one.
Guess what? She didn't leave that relationship.
Oh,
you know that guy left her for a younger girl because she's 40 now and she wants another kid. That guy left her for someone who's probably 28 to have more kids. You know that. So she's probably saying to you that she left him. He left her.
No, she never even said. That's how I know. Because she'd be the
right. Isn't that sad? So, again, she should be calling us up saying, how soon can I start? Can you help me? What will it take for you to help me? So anyway, this is what we deal with on a daily basis. But someone like that is not qualified. And again, you don't want, like a guy doesn't want a girl who can't make a decision. Girls certainly don't want a guy who can't make a decision. And every single one of our clients are all decision makers, which is really cool. Okay, let's do the first dating question. God, I wish I could turn down this umbrella and get more tan.
What do you think of drive-in movie theaters making a comeback?
Oh, I love it. I love it because at my age, I'm forever 40s, we used to have drive-in movie theaters. So for me, it's like a blast from the past. Actually, let me just think. I don't even remember what age I was when we had them, but I do remember going. Oh yeah, it was in Westbury. So now, I wonder if Westbury, since then they've had a great flea market over the years. I wonder, are they still doing, well, this would be at night, so. Ken, stop instant Facebook messaging me on Facebook Live.
Ding.
I don't have my reading glasses on. I can't read it.
Ding.
Love you, Ken. Right, anyone write anything? Brian?
Ken said she looks beautiful.
Thank you, Ken. Love you. I love when you love someone so you could yell at them. So, anyway, okay, so yes, I love the idea of a drive-in movie. I think that's a great date. Everyone remember Wednesday, Long Island is phase 3. I can get my nails done for real. Oh my God, Ryan, look. Remember how I had my nails done? And look, my toes that I did, they were perfect. And I forgot last night, I woke up at like 2 in the morning. And you know how you do things fast? So they were extra thick because they didn't have time to dry between. So because they were thick, they easily peeled off. So I forgot at 2 in the morning I peeled some off. So here I was going to show you that I did my nails. Wednesday I'll get them done right. But
Do that too.
yep, that's my boy. That's my professional model. Okay, so anyway, great idea on the resurgence of drive-in movies. Okay, do you know we could rent a big screen and have a party back here and have it in yours? People do that. Actually, look, we could do it right here, Ryan.
Look, too, I don't do that.
All right, I'm not going to say anything else because I don't trust what will come out of Ryan's mouth. Okay, next question. Oh, what a beautiful breeze.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, are you going to the communal pool when they're reopened?
Okay, could you talk louder so people could
Are you
hear?
going to the town pool when they're reopened, or are you staying home and socially distancing?
Okay, so the question from Ryan is, because there is a town on Long Island that has 9 town pools. Many people don't know that. And at first we heard it was not opening the pools, and I gave incorrect information on Friday because we looked up and it said on the website of the town of Hempstead that only 3 town of Hempstead pools were opening up. So that was incorrect information of the town of Hempstead. Okay, but I just reiterated it. What else? What does Maureen say, Rye? Can't see it.
Hi, from Montauk.
Hi, how is it, Maureen? You know, after you see the lighthouse, this is a real thing, okay? Because I've gone, my family, they used to always drive us, all 6 of us. I remember being a little, bratty, spoiled kid in the back of the station wagon going out to Montauk. We would see the lighthouse. We'd walk up to the lighthouse. I don't think they let you do that anymore. You would go into the gift shop, buy some rocks. There were picnic tables. We would have lunch. Walk on big rocks by the beach, but you could never go in the water because there's sharks in Montauk. And we even were able to bring our friends. So picture 6 kids with a friend all stuck in a big station wagon going to Montauk. But then after that, there was like nothing else to do. So tell me if it's any different. I mean, I guess I would imagine there must be I mean, yes, it's gorgeous. And yeah, I mean, I agree.
Gorgeous.
But like what? I guess you could lay out on the beach, right? But from what I remember, it's like really rocky. Like the rocks are like the boulders.
It's like the Nassau County beaches, like the beach I grew up in. Well, my husband and I would always joke about that because I'd say, "Let's go to the beach," and he grew up on the South Shore. So
Right.
You mean he would say, "You mean the Rock Beach?"
That's really funny because my brother Peter, he and his wife Kathy, they were the only ones in our family that moved out of the bosom of the family, as my mother put it, because the rest of us, moved away from my parents' house 5 minutes away. So the rest of us we're all 5 minutes away from each other, whereas Peter and Kathy moved out to Smithtown. So one time, Kathy said, hey, she had me sleep over. I was like 10. And she said, let's go to a beach. So I'm used to going to Jones Beach 6 because my mother would take us and our friends every weekend to Jones Beach 6. So I'll never forget, Rye and Kathy took us to whatever the closest beach to Smithtown was or is. And I remember it being all rocks. And I remember thinking, this isn't a beach. What kind of beach? And there were no waves. I'm like, where are the waves I can dive in? Where are the waves? Because obviously I was a tomboy back then. I want to ride in waves. There were no waves and all rocks, but it was a great memory. I can't read what Maureen is saying.
She said no beach on ocean is like Jones.
At the pool? Where's the pool in Montauk? Oh, at the hotel. At the hotel. Got it. Okay. So, okay. What was the next question? And by the way, for those of you who have asked about the tumors in my toes, which I really do appreciate all the instant messages. It's they're very bad, by the way.
Have you ever had clients that died?
Just so you know, if one of my clients is a doctor, he's a foot doctor, and he is actually going to do the surgery on my toes because I have 2 big tumors in my toes from when I fractured my foot last year, remember, in 3 places. It ruined the way I walked, which made... There's a different word for tumors, but basically they're tumors. So I just... What?
Neuroma.
Yeah, say it again?
Neuromas.
Neuromas. And they're 12 and... What? They're what? No. They're 11 and 12 something, and he said that's very, very large. So anyway, he's very nice. He's going to take care of it. But I'm getting a little nervous about it. It's very, very painful, by the way. Very painful. So thank you all for asking that or sending me private messages. Okay, but you know me. I don't like to complain, so... Okay, what's the next question, Ryan? Or did I finish the last question?
Did you ever have a client that died?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't answer the last question. So the last question was about the pools. So yes, now that I have the correct information, that the pools are going to be open. Since I was born, there was a tradition in our family that we were always the first people in the pool. You know, when you get the pool tag, the first one's in for the year and the last one's out. Now, granted, there were some years we actually did not do it, but technically we did it most of the years. So yes, on Sundays, even though we work and we just take appointments on Sundays because we have to really make that clear because people have been texting at like 7 in the morning, clients.
Not to be rude. We love our clients. We do anything for our clients.
Yes.
But everyone's entitled to a weekend with their family.
Yes. So please, clients, stop texting Stacy for dating coaching Saturdays and Sundays. Because first of all, I always get a notification too of it, just so I could always help out if there's overflow. So I want Stacy to be able to spend time with her family. So I've been usually answering them. But come on, it's a weekend, you know. But we do or Stacy wants to, or I will take interviews Saturdays and Sundays, because for most people that work, they need a Saturday and Sunday, and that's fine. And since the Wednesday, we should let Kevin know we're back here when he comes to pick you up at the dentist. Yeah. What time is it? Okay. What are the next questions, just so I remember? I don't know if Stacy can. Oh, my foot really hurts. Stacy, do you have access to the rest of the questions?
Yes, hang on.
What was the next question, though? You said? Okay. This is really a weird answer and question. Who would even ask a question like this? But the question is, have I ever had clients die on me? Now, just remember, I've had thousands of success stories. So I have dealt with thousands of singles over my 19 plus years. Now, the first company that I started with, where I learned everything from my mentor, this is going to sound like I'm making a joke, and I'm not making a joke. Stacy, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. I'm just preparing you for this. Okay. So I'm not making a joke, but this is real. So that company, I think I was with them, say 5 years before I opened up my own place. Let's just say. I think we had 10 clients die on us, and I signed all 10 up.
Oh my God.
Me. So there was like a joke in the place that, all the people that died, I signed them up. No one else signed up anyone that died but me. Like, that's a horrible, horrible thing. And I don't know why, obviously. It's just like a crazy coincidence, but it's kind of creepy if you think about it. So I'll always remember that. And yes, unfortunately, with MTN Matchmaking, some of our real favorite clients that we took on that were older have passed away. And it's very, very hard, because we do get to know all of our clients, and just say 90-something% of our clients, we love them. So it's really hard. We came up with a new word, though, only because we give paperwork out to everybody. Stacy, do you want to say the story of what MAC I think is? I think it's called MAC. Do you want to say what it is, or should I?
Sure, you should say it. I remember it, but I know you said it better.
Okay. The reason why I'm looking at my feet is because my toes are going out of joint. Yeah, from my toe issue. They're literally going out of joint right now.
Oof.
Very painful. Okay. Let me also see. Let me get this closer. See if I could see, because Ryan has to go to the dentist, so naturally he has to brush his teeth, which obviously, right before the dentist is the last thing you do before you leave the house. At least at this house, the way I brought up the kids. Okay, so let's see. Yes, hotel. Okay, that sounds cool. And Maureen, are there really nice shops at Montauk? That would be cool. Okay.
And a lot of shopping there.
Oh.
Cute little boutique stores.
Yeah, and actually, Maureen, are they open? Because Wednesday is the day, really, that we're at phase 3. Although I think if the stores are able to put like racks of things outside of their doors, I think they're allowed to be open. Okay, so back to this word that we came up with. So we give everyone a list of paperwork when they sign up, because for us, it's very simple. On matchmaking day, Mondays, it's all day and all night, okay, other than Facebook Live. And it's super fun, but obviously we wouldn't have time to send out matches, and we don't have time to do anything else, okay? So, in fact, I haven't even had breakfast, I just realized, except I would consider this my breakfast, because it's 290 calories, oh my God. But it just came out. It's toasted white chocolate. Doesn't that sound great, Stacy?
I was just about to say, that sounds amazing.
Okay, so, now wait, I just thought of something. Is there any chance that your client, Stacy, might be watching this Facebook Live?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Well, all my clients that watch this, we love them. So, like, that's cool. So.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, we truly love all the clients, right? But
yes. But this particular one,
over and over again,
right? Yes.
And you try to explain the amount you're trying to accomplish on certain days.
Yes, over and over and over. Yes.
Keeps calling and asking the same questions
over and over.
At 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning for something that clearly could have waited.
Right.
I mean, matchmaking is super important. I'm not denying that, but it's not like calling 911. So it could wait till Monday at 9. So that's why you just have clients at
and she wasn't even nice. Like a couple of her emails, I had to answer them for you because she wasn't nice.
Right. I mean, this is the thing, right? So I'm a people pleaser. I used to take things more offensively. I mean, the business does have you grow a little bit.
You have to have a tough skin to be a matchmaker because
which was hard for me because that's not me.
And it was hard for me too in the beginning.
But at the end of the day, it's like I know everything I try doing, and you could, like the saying, you could bring a horse to water and you can't make it drink. So I could try to set you up with the nicest guys possible. Right. But if you're going to be a little cray-cray, then at the end of the day, I can't be you. I can't be you in a relationship. And if you're going to be cray-cray with me, I can only imagine how you are with the guys.
And guys will call us up, and they will say most of our guys don't even look at the picture. They don't even read the bios. They'll just say, Maureen, and I know they do this to Stacey too. Maureen, how do they treat you? Are they cool or are they annoying? Should we say yes or no? That's what they do. So, again, we discussed this on Friday. Don't be a bitch to your matchmaker because that's what it comes down to. Because let's face it, everyone's nice in the beginning, okay, in a relationship. So the
same thing with matchmaking. Everyone comes on super nice. You take them on as a client, but then some of the true colors
start to show. So that's the point. And guys know that. Girls don't think to ask that, but guys do. So guys know if a woman is going to be a bitch to their matchmaker, they know, whoa, if there's one thing that goes wrong in their relationship, the way they treat their matchmaker is going to be the way they treat them in their relationship. It's true. And it happens. So, anyway, this girl of yours was crazy. I mean, I'm exaggerating just to try to make it funny. I mean, she wasn't really quite that bad, but she was annoying enough for me to have to email her, and I hate doing that.
Right.
If everyone, just let us do our job. Just let us match you. Just say yes or no. That's it. If someone says no to you, okay, that's it. Be cool. There's rejection in everything. And you know what? The nicer you are, and if you have dating coaching, we'll call up that person and we'll say, you really shouldn't say no to her. she's super cool, you know? But a lot of girls don't want us to do that, which I wouldn't want anyone doing that either. I would say, if he said no to me, F him, you know? So, hold on one sec. Let's just see. One of our clients. Hi, I'm on Facebook Live now. Hi.
Not gonna
Hi.
interview on the phone. Maybe
Oh.
texting. I love you. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you saw the text from Tim? That's great.
Oh, say that again. Oh, yeah, you just saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I told this person to send, no, I'm sorry. I told a guy, you gotta be more romantic. We gotta get the romantic side out of you. Perfect case in point. We could say anything to a guy and he is super cool. Whereas this girl of Stacy's, I had to intervene, and with my email, people seem to get really defensive if I have to step in for some reason. But, you know, if anything, that should make you want to shut the fuck up. Don't you think, Stacey? If I'm intervening?
I mean, yeah, this is the thing, right? If you're paying someone to do a job for you, you have to let them do the job.
Right.
If you're not going to let them do the job, it defeats the purpose of their money and our time.
Right, right.
Which is priceless.
Right,
so
right.
it's you can't ask for help and then step in every step of the way, and then when
Right,
you're not getting
right.
results, try to blame the other person when you're in the way of us doing the job.
Just, okay, perfect example. Okay, I'm getting my staircase done. Now, so I've been working from home. I'm not going to start working in the office until phase 3 opens for obvious reasons. Or, again, if clients say to me, you know, I'd rather Maureen and Stacy interview me while they're home so we could be home. It's whatever our clients want. Okay, so they're coming to my house, and so I'm at home working. So I'm in my living room working, and I look over to the staircase, and I'm asking a simple question, you know, and it really was because I just couldn't see the staircase. But, you know, it was just like a basic question. It wasn't like one of the annoying questions that we get asked every single time.
No,
and then the next
in
week.
that case, you would be standing over the guy telling him how he should be putting
Exactly.
his staircase together.
Exactly. So apparently, when I asked the question, he felt he answered it already, but I didn't, because it was a different way asked, and I forgot that first step. I know it's hard to explain, but I forgot about that first step. If I remembered the first step, yes, I remember the answer. Forgot the first step. So he then tells me, just so you know, I am like Michelangelo. That's what he says to me.
Oh, seriously, relax yourself.
That's what my staircase guy said to me. He is like Michelangelo, and he's doing my stairs. Now, okay, so I'm trying to think of a way that
You're building a staircase, not a pyramid.
So when our clients, next time they say something to us, like it's not really apropos or equivalent to say, look, we're Michelangelo, but we need to think of something that is somehow equivalent to saying like that we're the experts.
We're step out of the way before you get harpooned with a...
That's actually good. That's good. I have my Cupid harpoon behind me.
Now stand out of the way.
Get out of the way of my harpoon, Cupid.
Of the harpoon. Of the arrow, whatever you call it.
Oh my God, that's great. But how do you, I mean, I could never, if I could never have the,
But I try to put myself in the position, right, of being our client, because to me that's the best
oh, me
way.
too. Right. Yeah.
Like, if I didn't get a match a week, I would not be calling. Like, I don't want to come across as needy. So I don't want to be emailing and texting and calling every single day. Am I getting a match this week? Am I getting it today? Am I getting it by Friday? I would trust it if there was
No.
a match.
Oh God, you're not going to believe it. No. 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 You're not going to believe this.
But
Someone who I say she's one of my favorites. I say she's one of my favorites. Look. And I think she washes. Wait, is this a joke?
what are you looking at?
This has got to be a joke. Someone who I think is one of my favorites. Good afternoon, Stacy. Sorry to bother. Just a quick question. My new match will be the end of this week.
No, it's not. I don't know if it's one of your favorites. I know who it is. I'll handle it. Just let it go. That's my whole point. But
No, because I specifically dealt with this morning. I specifically dealt with this. Hold on. No. There's only so much Maureen can take. I am very patient. Hold on. Oh my God. You look up the next question, please, just why I could just check. I want you to see what I wrote first. While you look up the next question, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so. Oh, it's the wrong person. Oh.
Let me handle that. It's not. Let me.
Yes, her name is similar. Okay. Take it back.
It's not who you think.
Yes, you're right. So we have two girls, and their names are so crazy similar. One of them, I love her. And
in all fairness, the other one is very nice too. It's just everyone handles the process differently, and the thing is, you don't
read the fucking paperwork though. Read the fucking paperwork. Every single question that we get on this, every question is answered in the paperwork. Now, I'm going to tell you, we will tell people read the paperwork, but then Stacy is so nice, she still answers them. But then what happens is, every week, they do the same thing. Now, let me tell you what just happened. With our CRM company, they handle how we send out emails. It's great, very organized. So I asked them if they could do this thing about a year ago. It's something that I really feel a CRM company should do, okay? So now they finally did it. Now, I'm not a computer person per se. Certain things I know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they sent out an email. Now they can do it. So they sent out like a information video on how to do it. So I wrote to them like an annoying client. Is there a good time that I could speak to you on how to do it? In 2 seconds, she wrote me back. After you watch the video, if you have more questions, then you can call. And she's right. She is absolutely right. And
that's like one time, and how many times have you asked? Now imagine.
Right, I never asked. You're right.
What her reaction would be.
Yes.
Imagine what the reaction would be if every day for the next 2 weeks.
No, you're right. I haven't spoken to her in a year. Right.
And you emailed her.
Right.
After you supposedly watched the video, the same question.
Yes. But that's my point. So I haven't spoken to her in a year. And I just figured it would be quicker for me because I'm not that good at it, and my social media guy was so busy doing other things today, it would be quicker if she showed me. But again, our clients, we give them 4 different pieces of paper so that they know every single thing to do. They have to read the paperwork. And that's what I tell them. But, and so again, she told me that too. Okay, so that's how it stands. But Stacy, because you're so nice, you're answering the people when they ask. So then they keep asking every single week because you're answering them, even though I'm telling them, read the paperwork. So look at how that woman just said it to me, matter of factly, and she's right. Watch the video. So just say you have to do that too. Read the paperwork. Because even your guy the other day said, I said to him, it's the weekend. Stacy's with her family.
I mean, it was Father's Day, for God's sake.
Yes, I know
That
it.
person is a father.
I know.
They're not celebrating Father's Day.
And I said, she's with her husband. It's Father's Day. It's that information is in your paperwork. Read your paperwork. And then he has the audacity to write back, oh, do I really need to read it, Stacy? So overriding me, but he sees we have the same number. All of our clients know I have access to every single text, just so I can be, like an adjunct to it, I guess.
Well,
So
thank God, because I would be up answering texts and like you're able to set the boundary.
Yes. And then, so good cop, bad cop. So I'm always a bad cop. So he overrides me to the same fucking number, saying, Stacy, do I really have to read the paperwork, or can you just explain it to me on Monday? So I write back to him, I said, read the paperwork. Stacy cannot explain the paperwork.
Oh, God.
But anyway, we do love our clients. Again, 90-something% of our clients are the coolest people ever. Coolest ever.
But that's in every business. I mean, think as a hairdresser. You have people that you absolutely love to do their hair, and people that could be a little bit more, more difficult.
Wait, how about the time? I don't mind making fun of myself. Okay, so this is a direct joke about myself. That I went into not my normal hairstylist, but I started going to a place just 5 minutes from my house just because it became easier. Oh, because of my foot. Right. All last year, remember, I fractured my foot in 3 different places. So, my son's best friend's mother was in there, and I met her a few times. I didn't recognize her, okay? I know that's bad, but, she could have said, hi, I'm so-and-so's mother, too. She knows.
This is the thing, and I'm not sticking up for you. We're in a business where we meet so many faces in a week. It's not like...
Yeah.
I mean, we meet so many clients when we're interviewing that it's so easy
we meet at least someone. 3 to 5 people a day. At least.
And everyone was on Long Island, so you forget where you know them from.
Exactly.
Is it someone I interviewed?
Right.
Is it so? I mean, in all fairness, unless you're best friends with the person, I can see where it's
right. And both of my kids have lots of friends too. Okay, so that was one mistake that I didn't recognize her. But so I guess she was mad at me that I didn't recognize her. So then she goes home and she tells her son that they were all joking and laughing, having a great time in the place, in the salon. Everyone's having fun. And then all of a sudden, someone said, oh, wait, here comes the matchmaker. And then dead silence. And no one said anything. So what does that imply? Remember that story?
I remember. I don't know what that implies. I mean, I don't
what is she?
I don't even know how that makes sense.
I think what she's trying to say is that I'm a bitch, but I'm not. I'm not.
That's
but
ridiculous.
I think
they were just afraid you were going to tell them the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, maybe one or two of them were single. They were like, oh, if we ask for advice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But again, like, so she couldn't wait to tell her son that. So then Ryan comes, my son, and tells me that story, how he's mortified that they all became silent and they were afraid of me when
Yeah, well,
I
maybe the
came
next time
in.
you stroll in there should be with your TV crew while you're getting your hair done.
That hasn't started yet, but maybe we shouldn't use that place, actually, come to think of it. Wait, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Okay, here's a text from my brother. My brother wouldn't buy me ice cream. He knows I'm on a diet. He picked me up a couple of things. He's so good. Okay. It's too hard to read his text and do this. Okay. So I think.
Last question.
Okay, last question, then we gotta go back to matchmaking. God, I would just love to lay in the sun today and work on my dad. Which I did over the weekend between appointments. Between appointments this weekend, I literally just laid out in the sun. It was so great.
Last question.
Okay, that's a song.
I know, we have to get back to matching. Seriously, last question.
Good. I'm ready.
How many times have you kicked someone out of your office? Oh, good Lord.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry, but all the questions today are making me sound like I'm a mean person. And I'm really not a mean person. But just think of it like this.
Well, let's not say kicked out. We'll just say parted ways before we started.
If I'm your matchmaker, okay, people come to me for the screening process, and Stacey, and our matchmakers, the screening process and the compatibility analysis. You don't want us taking everyone. That's the internet. That's Match.com shit. You don't want that. Only 1% of the people on internet dating sites makes it into our program for those reasons. So if you're the type of person that is on internet dating sites and you're like, wow, these guys are awesome. Okay, then don't call us. If you're on the internet dating sites as a guy and you're like, wow, these girls are so beautiful and normal, then you don't need us. If you are a guy and you think, wow, the girls that are on these sites, the prettier they are, the more blanked up they are, that's when you call us. Okay? That's what our clients say. Because we do a screening process. So those girls that are beautiful and the most blanked up, we spot that. We don't accept them. We say go back to the internet. So I know it might sound mean in this, and I don't know why all the questions are just like forcing all the meanness out of me. But my job is not, Stacey says it's the best. We're not paid to be your best friend. We are paid to get you married or in a successful, loving, happy, compatible relationship. Because you have to be compatible and you have to have chemistry. And so the easiest way to do that is to come to us because we do all the work. We get rid of the dopes. We don't accept them. So everyone that has passed our screening process is great. Great. So what was the question? How many people have I kicked out? 1 million. I mean, not really 1 million, but if someone's narcissistic, out.
Not even counting the ones that we kick off the phone before they even get a chance to come into the office.
Yes. And you know how many narcissistic women there are out there, guys? And
that's almost harder to detect, I think, for the men than it is for the women to detect for the men.
Because they are so good in the beginning. They'll say, oh, wow, you're so hot. You're so handsome. Blah, 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 blah. And guys fall for it. And then maybe they'll allude to the fact that they're financially stable. And a guy might think, okay, good. She doesn't need me for my money. And then all of a sudden, you find out, wait a minute, she doesn't have a nice house, or, she, she, she's not financially stable. Or, how about this? She doesn't have a relationship with her kids at all. Or, she doesn't have any friends. Or she's mean. Like, this mean stuff, this is about work, okay? My interviewing ability is to help my clients. I don't do this when I'm out at a grocery store. Do you know what I mean? In fact, every time I go out anywhere, every single worker, Ryan thinks I'm crazy, but I thank every single person for working and for being an essential worker. And I think it should be mandatory. And I hope, and let me know, does everyone else do that? Because we should. Every single one of us should be thanking every single essential worker that we run into on a daily basis. Because what would we have done these last 3 months without them? They're amazing. Every single one of them. They're amazing. So, yeah, we have to kick out people. We have to say to someone, we're not right for you. But the internet is for everyone. So just remember, here's the screening process. No felonies, because we can't take the chance. If someone has a felony of hurting a woman or a child, we just can't do it. Everyone has to be a nice, decent, quality, positive person. If someone is negative, we can't make them successful. Because if someone looks at everything with a negative light, we can't change that. A negative person is always going to be negative unless they go to years of therapy. And no one's going to go to therapy because I tell them to. I mean, I have said to many people, I can't take you, but I think you should go to therapy. And I've given out many cards. If you are a therapist, by the way, and you have someone that is single and you think, you know what, now I do think they're ready for love, I hope you would refer us. Because I refer all therapists at all different levels, like psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, in every single town, and that I know through certain ways. I'm a big believer in therapy. So, Stacey, don't you think that everyone could benefit from at least talking to a therapist?
Of course.
I'm a big believer in it. And I question sometimes when people don't believe in it, because it's almost like, what are you afraid? Are you afraid to find something out? So anyway, but so everyone's a nice, decent, quality, positive person. Then our clients are either financially stable or very financially stable. And yes, we even have a celebrity program. Then lastly, everyone is here either for marriage, if they're young, or a committed relationship. That's it. So if you pass that, all you do is call 516-444-2861. That's it. That's it. It's that easy. And we already have thousands of clients. So, and, we do virtual interviews now from the pandemic. You don't even have to leave your house. You could check us out. We belong to the Better Business Bureau for years. I'm very thankful for our reputation that people know, with thousands of success stories, that we work around the clock because we love what we do. I'm so blessed that I have Stacey. Stacey is 10 years younger than me and more beautiful than I am.
Oh my God.
Okay, so on that note, why don't we catch back with you on Wednesday's Facebook Live. And in the meantime, if you are single and looking for a committed relationship, give us a call and mention Facebook Live, and we'll take great care of you. Okay, any last goodbyes you want to say, Stacy?
No, that is it. Just thank you for tuning in, and be well, be safe.
Yes, definitely. Okay, everybody, have a great day and enjoy this beautiful weather. Okay, if you want to end this, oh my God.